Yo, it was really good, man. Y'all already know. It's your boy LaRon, female rap elite, back with another video. Yo, if you're new to the channel, you already know the drill. Make sure that you like the video first. Make sure that you also subscribe to the channel. Know what I'm saying? So, let's see. You already know what we're here to chat about. Lil Nas X. He wants to collaborate with Azealia Banks and Cardi B, and we all know why. So listen, you tell me why you think Lil Nas X wants to collaborate with Cardi B and Azealia Banks. I'm gonna tell you why I think he wants to collaborate with them, and yeah, I got my 2 cents on that. Also, it was a little beef over the weekend with the Miss Hustle versus Coffee. They had a battle in Los Angeles, and I was just a little upset about the way that battle panned out. But it was so many, like, you know what I'm saying, with so many online antics, and shit was just crazy. So listen. If you're new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let me just read a few of the comments, see who's up in here. What's up, Jess? Elevating. What's up, Tasha? What's up, Geraldine? Yansky, he act like he didn't do a song. Exactly. This Hustle and Coffee beef is not surprising, sadly. Either way, they never was cool in the same marketing play scheme. Robin Rhymes did say Coffee 2, Hustle 1. I did a tarot reading on Lil Nas X, and soon forget about him. He's too much of a gimmick, and I'm gonna tell you why. This also plays into the reason why he wants to do a collaboration. So listen, I want to just say this first and foremost, because I don't want to get too lost in it, and I want to wrap this shit up quick. Listen, Lil Nas X, right? I believe this is my true emotion on Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X is where he is, his music, and this is my my original broadcast was scheduled for 4:15, and I pushed it back because I said I want to go through some of his music and listen to it and give it a chance again to see if this boy is really talented. Lil Nas X, I don't care. This is my opinion. He is not talented. Lil Nas X is an online internet troll who he ended up in the right person's DM. And he got into the right place. And trust me, I believe, because listen, that is not talent. When I listen to that album, that is a whole Lizzo shit going on. That is not talent. I feel like Lil Nas X is a poor representation. If you think about it, he plays this little fake role and he is a gimmick. And I feel like he wants to clutch on to those lower, not saying like a lower, like, not saying Tyler the Creator, but Tyler the Creator has his own wave in an organic way where he doesn't need mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Azealia Banks is lower than, you know, on a level lower than Tyler the Creator, but she can still come out and do her thing, but he just wants to collab. Listen, I want you guys to throw some of your opinions. Why do you think he wants to collaborate with Azealia Banks all of a sudden? Why you ain't been one to collab? Why you ain't put her on a collaboration before you was, you know, trying to promote some of the other ones that you was trying to get people on? Tell me why you think he wants to do those collaborations. You know what I'm saying? But listen, this is what I feel. I personally feel like Lil Nas X is a poor representation of, he's a poor representation of what, you know, listen, I know so many LGBT artists just in the United States alone, you know what I'm saying? People who really rap and really spit. Like, I think that he's not a true representation. I always say, and I always have to give it up. I know a lot of y'all know about Cali. He's from Brooklyn. Like, if you hear him rap, and then, like, listen, when I opened up Lil Nas X Montero album, I thought I was gonna get something like that, and I was gonna be like, wait, let me hear what this nigga is saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me hear what he's saying. He's not saying anything. Nothing. It's all this theatrical bullshit. Let me play you some real shit that I feel like Lil Nas X couldn't fuck with somebody. And listen, you know what's so crazy? I feel like Cali is so humble where, like, I remember I was asking, like, do you ever share your music with Nicki or whatever? And it's like, he's so humble. People sometimes, I feel like they keep themselves small because they have this blessing and they don't want to put it out there like that. You guys don't think that I be in, like, listen, you don't think that I double and second question myself before I, like, share music with you guys? I be fucking questioning myself, like, should I share this with them? And I be kind of like nervous. I be like, no, just kind of just do the commentary. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. If I share my music and you like it and you love it, it is what it is. If you hate it, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like we are only one. We have this one experience through life. Why hold yourself back and limit yourself? You know, it was the time before Nicki said she was looking for artists. And I don't think Cali ever put himself out there to just be like, hey, like, you know, I do music or whatever, just because I felt like you want to stay in a safe place. Because that's how I kind of am with, like, you know, when it comes to Foxy. I don't want to be overbearing. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I just stay in the back. track. I don't want to like overstep, because I would rather be requested in that sense. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to overstep it, but at the same time, you don't want to miss your blessing. And I feel like Cali, he's in your face, and he's lyrical, and he's competing with just the top lyrical rappers. So I feel like Lil Nas X is a poor representation. So listen, I'm gonna play this track by Cali M. Make sure that I'm gonna put this on the Spotify playlist too. But listen, when I listen to Lil Nas X album, I ain't get no vibes of no lyrical energy at all. All I felt was like he got into his position based on getting somebody's it's like he got somebody's scrotum shoved down his throat. Like, I felt like this is the only reason why he got into the position where he's at, because he did something based on whoever's scrotum he felt, something, I don't know. I felt like who put this together, because that's not music.
It's Devil on the beat.
Run that, bow. I'm in the field with the toolie. Blood bow, bow. None of you niggas don't move me. None of you niggas don't move me. If I pop out as a movie, I make a movie. I'm in the field with the toolie. Pass me the Henny, the Goosey. Watch me get loosey. Run that, bow. I'm in the field with the toolie. Blood bow, bow. None of you niggas don't move me. Bitch, I'm impeccable. I'm so incredible. Man, niggas wanna do hate crimes, plotting.
And he wanna collaborate. He would be, listen, Lil Nas X would be, he would better brace himself. If Nicki signed Cali, oh, this is a problem. Listen, and this boy is crazy talented. He don't just got songs that sound like this. This is a drill song. He got all types of songs. So it's like, this is an artist. This is a problem. This is like, Cali is somebody, like, if he came into the game, I could see niggas being like kind of uneasy about him, because he's spitting that shit. He's from Brownsville, nigga. Like, what? This is an artist to me. Like listen to what he's saying. He's not just saying anything just to fill time and filibuster on the beat. Listen to what he's talking about, even though it's a hood beat. Like, listen to the shit. Lil Nas X is not it. He's not it.
Run that, bow. I'm in the field with the toolie. Blood bow, bow. None of you niggas don't move me. None of you niggas don't move me. If I pop out as a movie, I make a movie. I'm in the field with the toolie. Pass me the Henny, the Goosey. Watch me get loosey. Run that, bow. I'm in the field with the toolie. Blood bow, bow. None of you niggas don't move me. Bitch, I'm impeccable. I'm so incredible. Man, niggas wanna do hate crimes, plotting on killing me, packing artillery. That's all I hear through the grapevine. On cock with my hand gripping. Y'all be politicking like a damn senate. Then I catch you lacking and your man slipping. Then I clear the block like a...
You know how many kids around the United States would hear that and be like, oh, y'all niggas doing hate crimes? Like, he's spitting hard shit, nigga. Like, from a perspective of somebody in that demographic who would grasp it and be like, oh shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's spitting hard. I feel like that's more relatable than to this bullshit. All Lil Nas X do is take all these wigs and this image, this imagery, and and he tries to relate to the more feminine one. So it's just like, they be like, oh, he's a girl, like, we accept him anyway. So it's just like he just tries to get that mark, and he's not really talented. He is a troll. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what you feel about me. You could be like, oh, you do commentary, and oh, you do music too, but I don't give a fuck what you think about my shit. But I know my shit is legit, it's from the heart, and I think about every single lyric that I write and I spit. Lil Nas X is not it. He got into that position based off of a DM. Like, listen, the differences on me. I stay in my zone. I don't be DMing people. If somebody was to expose me, you would see I'm DMing people about, oh, can you put my song on your playlist? Can you do this? Can you do that? No, I'm not. I'm never DMing on some, oh, can you sign me? No, because I would want to remain independent. I want to be independent until I ever felt like I got to that place where I'm just like, okay, I got the money, and okay, like, if I ever did, that's not even my goal. I'm a whole entrepreneur in a whole other place. Like, you feel me? I just love to do music, but what I'm trying to tell you is, it's like, nah. Lil Nas X that's not it. He's a poor representation, and he got to where he's at based off of being this troll. Think about it. He's very manipulative. All those accounts that he had, listen, if this weak motherfucker could abuse somebody mentally, he thinks he's psychologically abusing Nicki by doing some shit like this, like trying to like, oh, I want to work with Azealia, I want to do it. Why you ain't been want to work with them? Why you been wanting to work with the queen and wanted to do all that, but you wanted to deny her, but then you worked with Cardi. You're fake and you weak, and it's just like we in a day and time when the weak motherfuckers is in this rap game. I don't give a fuck about this video being monetized. Don't give a fuck. Like, yo, I don't give a fuck. This is a weak motherfucker in the faces. When you got niggas like this that's really spitting, nigga, you are a poor representation of what rap and hip-hop is. All you trying to do is just relate to people based off being feminine and wearing these clothes and saying stupid shit online. Weak motherfucker.
Bitch, I keep a couple tools, let the hammer boom. Quickly show you how I decorate the room. Everything to lose, detonated dooms. Love for the order is dedicated to. I do not fuck with you niggas, faking it like I some winners. Niggas is weird, pathetic careers. There's nothing in common, I'm triggered. Pop out, tote things, back out, then I'm close range. At your noodle, low main. Bitch, I'm solid, self-proclaimed. Focus, twins pop, silencer sound like a pin drop. Heavy on it with the rib lock. Line up whoever, they'll get shot. Run that, I'm in the field with the toolie, blah blah, aiming it straight for your cool feet. Run that, pick one to Mac at the Uzi, blah blah. None of you niggas don't move me. None of you niggas don't move me. If I pop out as a movie, I make a movie. I'm in the field with the toolie. Pass me the Henny, the Goosey, watch me get loosey. Run that.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's a certain vibe and a certain realness that I could just feel from certain people aura. And it's not even, yeah, sometimes it is based off of where they from and you know how they fucking coming. Lil Nas X, he's not no real motherfucker. He's one of these people get caught up in doing this internet shit until you catch that motherfucker at his show. Yeah, you want to play these fucking, I'm telling you, a lot of people do a lot of that shit. A lot of people do it and they want to play these games. I'm telling you, that's what he's trying to do. It's just like, you want to fuck with Azealia Banks because you know that she don't like Nicki, and then you was dick riding Nicki. It's like you want to fuck with the people who have their own base on the low. So it's just like, even if you fall, you got a little crumbs already because you don't, you already done intermingled yourself. Respect the ones who roll alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, respect those people who could really be their own conglomerate. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can't do that because he don't really got the skill. If the record label was to drop him today, we would never hear from Lil Nas X again. He don't got that skill. So that's just one track. Let's go on to the next track that I think is dope. Let me get a beverage.
Yo, heart of a lion, mind of an elephant. Never forgetting it on the horizon. And it's a definite, they so irrelevant. I'm in my element, and I'm so elegant. Fucking my taking the elegance. Baby watching, let's see just how I do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I mean I do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Ain't nothing to it, to it, to it, to it, to it, to it. Just watch me do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Just how I do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I mean I do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Ain't nothing to it, to it, to it, to it, to it, to it. Just watch me do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Hey yo, I let it roll off my shoulder. Too busy living la vida loca. Hit out the park, I'm like Sosa, chillin' on poolside with a mimosa.
Lil Nas X is not rapping like that. Tyler Creator is way more creative. He just want to suck the juice from Tyler Creator because he don't got no juice himself. That's all it is. And it's just like, oh, I'm gay, so it's just like, you know, hey bro, like do a record for me so I could suck whatever create, you know, whatever. And Tyler Creator probably would fuck with him and just sun that nigga on the low, literally probably. He really probably getting sun from that nigga. Like, come on, please. Please, you got in the industry through some loophole DM shit like that. If I was a troll like that, please, I probably would have been positioned. And let's be honest. And you know what? I had to really think about this because I was like, yo, I watch so many interviews and I literally forget, right? Azealia Banks got into the game. Do you guys know how Azealia Banks got on? I think this is why sometimes she relates back and forth to the Cardi B shit because Azealia Banks got on from fucking Diplo. Yeah, she was trolling her music online on MySpace and all of that shit, and it gets overlooked, but you got on through your pussy too. You did, so don't down talk on nobody else. Don't down talk on nobody else. Don't do it. I had to really think about that because these interviews come and go, and people forget what so many people say, and I have to go back through my catalog. Like wait. You got on through fucking Diplo. You fucked this nigga, and you was kind of like, yeah, you fucked this nigga. Got on and trolled them online, MySpace for your music. I mean, whatever. Everybody has a story, but I just feel like some stories are more like Remy Ma's story is honorable. You know what I'm saying? Foxy Brown's story is honorable. She was discovered from the Lyricist Lounge. Remy Ma was in the fucking Bronx spitting, and niggas found her, was like, yo, I could bring you around the corner to fucking Big Pun House. She like, what? Went there with her mother, spit for this nigga. Next 2 days, Terror Squad. You know what I'm saying? Biggie, Lil Kim, whatever they had going on, that happened. But it's just like, bitches suck cock just to get to the top. I put 100% in every rhyme I drop. That line really be people true life, true say. That shit really be people true life. Like Azealia Banks, yeah, she might be talented, but you definitely fucked to get on. You definitely fucked to get on. You definitely fucked to get on. I'm just saying. That's the truth. So, you know, it's the truth. It's just like, listen, let's call a spade a spade. If somebody said to me, you got your beginning, you was on YouTube doing commentary or whatever the case may be, could I say no? No, you can't do that. That's whack. It's whack, nigga. Nope. It is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. So, let's see. So, listen. In regards to the Coffee and Miss Hustle situation, so I was a little disappointed based off of that. And then I was reading something on Facebook from Rain. She had like from Boss Chick Rain. So she was like, she understand like, you know, Coffee was more professional, but at the end of the day, Coffee was talking mad shit. I guess whatever transpired between Hustle and Coffee must have been doing some crazy shit online. So you know, like when you from the hood and people do all of that online shit, when you get face to face with some people, like, you know, the energy in that battle was just off. To me, it wasn't even really good. Like when Coffee was spit, I felt like they both was spitting, and people was like, "Oh, Coffee 2-1." I didn't feel like, to be honest with you, I was kind of tapped out of the battle. I was tapped out of it. I was just like, yo, this shit don't even feel right. Like, you know, when Coffee was doing her part, was only her in the camera. That shit didn't feel right to me. It's like, I wanted to see the interaction. Like, this is battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see the back and forth. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit just felt awkward. So then it was just like when Hustle was going, and it seemed like Coffee just kept walking and walking. I'm just like, yo, a lot of people, you know, they was like, you know, a lot of people were annoyed. But then when we started seeing the interviews after, Coffee was like, oh, we all agreed on, you know, everybody staying in their own side or whatever. I don't know. Maybe they agreed on it, and maybe naturally it didn't work for Hustle, because naturally when you battle, you be all up in a person's shit. I don't even know why they agreed on that. I don't even know who that came from. I think she said it. I don't even know if it came from Hustle or Coffee. I don't know, to be honest, to be fair. But I just would have wished the battle would have went down, because then the power went off in the, like, what was it, the third round? The power went off. But I don't know. I feel like... listen, it is what it is. We all are biased to people who we like and we follow. So, you know, of course, like, you know, I'm rooting for Hustle, and I think Coffee is dope as fuck too. Don't get it fucked up. But I was just like, damn, like, you know, in the moment of the battle, I can't really say who was 100% wrong in the matter, because all I could say is when I was in the battle, I just was like, damn, like, why do Coffee keep walking around? Like, and a lot of people were saying that, oh, let me speak on this. You know what I didn't like? And you know what? This has to be stopped. And this can also cause additional problems. And I don't think some people, and listen, we all from the streets, these people who do this battle rap shit, and there's a lot of New Yorkers and people, you know, they understand what comes with this shit. But what I didn't like is that Nunu, when I was watching the on Caffeine, she was just like, I just felt like this, right? If Hustle wasn't there yet, I felt like, okay, you're a host, like, entertain the people on the app and talk or whatever, right? I didn't feel like it was professional that she kept saying like, oh, Hustle ain't here, this unprofessional. It's like you kind of like put this negative kind of like shit in the air for Hustle, and I didn't feel like that was professional, Nunu. I really didn't think that was professional, because you set the tone in the chat and everybody kind of turned on Hustle. You got to be careful with that, because then when people sit and listen, and I'm just a person observing, right? I'm just a person observing. But imagine how a family member feels when you hear that. And you got people who love people, and they be like, oh, what this bitch, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? You create those issues for yourself. So it's just like, you know what it is, True. I'm not saying that this applies to Nunu, because I like her and what she does for her, you know, for URL and everything. And I feel like she has a place there. And every time I'm watching URL, like, you know, events and shit, people constantly disrespecting her in the comments. And no, I feel like she should be there, but don't do no favoritism shit. Like, okay, Hustle wasn't there yet. We didn't know if she was gonna. Your only commentary, I feel like, to be professional and to be fair, you should have just been like, Hustle's not, you know, she's not here yet, and we're just waiting. continue the conversation about the battles that took place already. Talk about the upcoming battles. You know what it is, and I noticed in the moment, a lot of people don't know what the fuck to talk about because they don't have the personality. Yo, you understand this, right? So many of these attractive people who I know and I follow, say you follow on your personal networks. You ever click on somebody live and they on live and they don't know what the fuck to talk about, and they just like, ask me some questions. No, bitch, you fucking talk. You talk. You set the tone for the conversation and you talk. You bring forth what the fuck we talking about. That's like me going on live and like, what we talking about today? It don't go like that. Pull out your fucking file cabinet in your mind. Put your mind to use. A mind is a fucking terrible thing to waste. You coming on live and you think it's just because you half decent. Like, ask me some questions. No, you fucking set the tone. Dumb motherfuckers. That shit annoys me. Hold on. Tavares Cotton from the same city as Party. I'm telling you, LeBron, he's a partisan, stole his whole style from. Let's see. But I know for a fact that West Coast loves hustle, so the crowd was feeling Coffee more. Word to me, it was, I don't even know what happened. They was Coffee was outside saying that Hustle was looking for her. Hustle was outside saying that they was looking for Coffee. I ain't want none of that funny shit to happen, but it's just like, that energy in that battle was just off. It was just off. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know y'all might think this is fucked up. Based off the energy and how I was feeling, and listen, and I'm not condoning violence on any behalf. I would have rathered either Coffee or Hustle either just would have fought at the fucking on camera. I would have just, how many of y'all listen, I know that, listen, I normally don't talk about female battle rap on this channel, but I know that when people see this through the searches, if you hear this, I'm asking you a question. How many of you would have just rathered that? Like when Hustle was following her or when Coffee was there, I would have rathered them just fucking fight. That's how I just felt in the moment. It's just like, this shit is not gonna go into a battle. Give us our fucking money's worth. Just do it. That's how I just felt, because Hustle kept looking like it. I ain't know if Coffee was gone, and I just felt like, and I understand y'all want to be professional, but at this point, we ain't gonna get the fucking battle. It's just like, damn. And I felt like Hustle was spitting some shit. So people saying that Hustle too, I don't felt like that. I felt like Coffee was spitting some shit, but I felt like she was coming from more from a personal angle, and I felt like Hustle was killing it. I could be being biased because I like Hustle more. You know what I'm saying? That is true and is fair, and I'm fully coherent of that. Let's see. That's why you don't hear him speak on his hometown, because he's going to get faced with Tavares, the Chosen. I'm going to look him up and I'm going to add him to my playlist. That's what I do. I'll be adding. Yeah, I'm going to add him to my playlist. Let me look up Tavares, the Chosen. Let's see. Let me see. Yes, he's definitely an industry plant. They saying URL did some weird setup with a crowd only for Coffee, nobody for Hustle. That's crazy. I was hearing Hustle saying that Beasley set her up, but I don't know. You know how when things are happening live in the moment, you assume that so many things are happening. I don't think I hope that they wouldn't set her up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this Lil Nas X shit, he just want to fuck with Azealia Banks and Cardi B just on some shit he wanted, because he knows that this shit is gonna make some sort of news. He's a troll. Imagine you coming from being a person listen. Let me tell you honestly. This is how I honestly feel sometimes. When I post things sometimes, and I be like, damn, this video got a lot of views. It be kind of overwhelming to me. So sometimes I be like, damn, I'm gonna just fall back for a little bit, because naturally, right? But imagine if somebody is a troll and they see the attention that they get, they're gonna keep doing stupid shit. So he loves the attention. So he see what it does and he keeps doing more of it. And this is all that he's doing. And he's not really talented. He got to his position based off of going in somebody's DM, landing in somebody's DM, up in somebody's office, and that's what happened. Because it ain't talent. When I listen to that album, it's a whole Lizzo creation. That's all it is. That's not no real hip hop shit. How many people listen? And people probably only psychologically trapped to listen to him because they feel like he's an LGBT artist. That's it. That's it. And he wants to fuck with Azealia Banks just so he can get some whatever stamp from whatever little micro amount of fans that she got. That's all he trying to do. That's all it is. Trust me. Definitely an industry plan. Definitely. So, and listen, that collaboration with Azealia Banks, you're gonna be helping her more than you you're gonna help her more than you help yourself. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't helping her. You ain't help. Listen. Fuck. Y'all gotta do all this to people dumb as hell. People be mad as hell because Nicki got fans and you could post shit and you like, you know, stream the song or whatever. Yeah, we could post, like, I could post something on my community feed. Why not use? Somebody was like, yeah, y'all got to do this to push a song. Yeah, we got to do a list to push a song. Yeah, we do. You mad because y'all don't do that shit? Y'all don't got the fucking support? So yeah, Lil Nas X is literally floating on his whatever minutes that he got left. You know what I'm saying? That's all he doing. That's all he's doing. He's trying to clinch. Now it's all about, oh, you want to fuck with Azealia Banks. Yeah. You trying to make sure that you gonna forever, even if you get dropped, that you could tour or you got some sort of connection. That's exactly what it is. Why you ain't want to collaborate with these people before? Why? Because you was putting other people's, listen, if I'm gonna work with you, I'm gonna work with you. If I'm not, I'm not. That's it. He used to be called TC1, Tavares the Chosen. Let me see. Let me play a song real quick. Hold on.
Sassy, play these keys. Austin got beats for day. He's so sassy. In the meantime, I want you to stay a while. I want you to make time. I want you to stay smile. Don't rush, just grab my waistline. Can we just stay inside? Can we just play inside? You just want a sex night, don't waste time. When you put down the sauce, I'm tripping. When you touch me, of course I feel it. You like that spark in me right inside. When you stare at me, it feels nice. When you put down the sauce, I'm tripping. When you touch me, of course I feel it. I just want you around for chills. No dull moment with you, just drills. Cause you're my passion fruit. Boy, you got me out here acting loose. Boy, you got me out here so confused. With you, there's no napping. You're distracting, but just catching clues. And I got you in your feelings too. When I look at you, it's magic, boo. With you, there's no slacking. You're too active. Don't be deceiving. I know that you feel it. I know that you're tripping. I know that you're thinking of me because you miss me. What is it you're seeking? Tell me what you're missing. Open up to me, I'ma listen. When you put down the sauce, I'm tripping. When you touch me, of course I feel it. You like that spark in me right inside. When you stare at me, it feels nice. When you put down the sauce, I'm tripping. When you touch me, of course I feel it. I just want you around for chills. No dull moment with you, just drills. Cause you're my passion fruit. Boy, you got me out here acting loose. Boy, you got me out here so confused. With you, there's no napping. You're distracting, but just catching clues. And I got you in your feelings too. When I look at you, it's magic, boo. With you, there's no slacking. You're too active.
Her name is Sassy. Her name is Sassy. She's on my playlist. So I don't know if you have Apple Music. Just look Sassy and look up Passion. Let me put my playlist in the comments. Matter of fact, let me play that again because that's a very sexy song. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sassy, play these keys.
Sassy Passion. And if you got Shazam, open up your motherfucking Shazam. You should never ask a person what the name of a song is. Open up your motherfucking Shazam. See, that be telling me that you don't be Shazamming shit. True say. Get into it.
In the meantime, I want you to stay a while. I want you to make time. I want you to stay smile. Don't rush, just grab my waistline. Can we just stay inside? Can we just play inside? You just want a sex last night, don't waste time. When you put down the sauce, I'm tripping. When you touch me, of course I feel it. You like that spark in me right inside. When you stare at me, it feels nice. When you put down the sauce, I'm tripping. When you touch me, of course I feel it. I just want you around for chills. No dull moment with you, just thrills. Cause you're my passion fruit. Boy, you got me out here acting loose. Boy, you got me out here so confused. With you, there's no napping. You're distracting, but just catching clues. And I got you in your feelings too. When I look at you, it's magic, boo. With you, there's no slacking. You're too active. Don't be deceiving. I know that you feel it. I know that you're tripping. I know that you're thinking of me because you miss me. What is it you're seeking? Tell me what you're missing. Open up to me, I'ma listen. When you put down the sauce, I'm tripping. When you touch me, of course I feel it. You like that spark in me right inside. When you stare at me, it feels nice. When you put down the sauce, I'm tripping. When you touch me, of course I feel it. I just want you around for chills. No dull moment with you, just thrills. Cause you're my passion fruit. Boy, you got me out here acting loose. Boy, you got me out here so confused. With you, there's no napping. You're distracting, but just catching clues. And I got you in your feelings too. When I look at you, it's magic, boo. With you, there's no slacking. You're too active.
Yeah. So who's this? It's kind of cute. Yeah. Her name is Sassy. Sassie. Her name is Sassy, and the song is called Passion. So please make sure you check that out on Spotify. Make sure you check it out on Apple Music too. It's a dope. She's a dope artist. I think she's from Africa. Sounds like an Afrobeats type track. Somebody said, please no more of that song. Oh shit. That's crazy. That's fucked up. You watch Yanni? No. Nicki Minaj is fly. Gonna always be fly. They working overtime trying to take her down. You already know. But she's gonna rise to the occasion all the time. All the time. Roger said Lil Nas X is not gay. He's a liar. He's a troll and just looking for attention. He's annoying because nothing is real with him. Yup. Where to catch the battles at. So Shanice, you have to be on caffeine, and I think to be able to rewatch the battles, you have to be subscribed, and I don't watch caffeine on the television. So I think if you access it on the television, you're able to subscribe and be able to I think it's a caffeine app, so you have to subscribe to it, and I think it's a monthly, or I don't know what the membership details are, but you can find all that out there. But yep, the battles should be, I don't know if they're posted immediately after or if they wait. Let's see. What did you think of the Boys music video? I thought it was dope. I feel like it was dope, and I feel like the song is doing really well. Please make sure that you go onto the community wall and make sure you check out the playlist. If you're on Spotify, make sure that you follow the Spotify playlist. Make sure that you stream it. I'm about to get off here and stream too. Like, I just try to make sure, because I know that I'll be busy a lot, but I try to make sure I run through the playlist and I just play it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even in the background if I'm busy or something, but just make sure that you supporting it. Like, I need to go on iTunes. I did some Amazon purchases. I need to go on Jesse's website and do some purchases too, but I always try to pace myself because I know we got to the end of the week to do it. So just make sure you supporting the record. Make sure that you streaming. Stream Boys by Jesse Nelson and the Barbie. Crashing caffeine isn't great. It crashes a lot. Yeah, last night was crazy. They said they lost power, and that's why, it was a whole issue with the battle. But yeah, man, I was just like, yo, that whole energy from the hustle and coffee battle was just off, man. Like, I was just like, damn, I really wanted this shit to be a classic. I wanted them both to be up in each other's faces. I wanted Coffee to be up in her face. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if Coffee didn't do it just based out. Like, I don't know if it was a fair thing on her end. I don't know who. Listen, to be honest, I don't know where it's coming from. Let's see. Nicki isn't trying to have a mega situation again, so that's why she's not working with fake people no more. Megan wasn't talking about Nicki. I don't know who she was talking about. But I'm just happy for whatever it is that Nicki got in store, because it's like Lil Nas X, this is the worst type of person for somebody to dick ride you and support you and have all these fan pages. Now you're talking about working with all your ops and shit like that. This is the wrong type of person. This is why you got to be very funny about people who you get close to. People do funny shit like that. Like, I'm telling you, to me, it's always business as usual. It's always business as usual. People be trying to do little shit to fuck with your spirit, hoping that you're going to acknowledge them and come in rage. There's no reason to be in rage, because nothing with me changes. And nothing changes. Nothing changes. Like, I don't give a fuck about what nobody else. That shit don't have nothing to do with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? People be trying to do little shit to get rises out of you. You think I don't see it? I be seeing it. Come on. But you have to really ration off what you choose to get your attention to, because people want you to go into people be wanting you to go into to be in a tizzy. And I feel like that's psychological abuse if you allow people, like, this is why I be trying to tell my niece, like, when you in school, don't allow people to distract you. Like, you know, like, you gotta have control. Ooh, excuse me. My bad. My bad. I love your laugh. Oh, I should play some now. That reggae gonna get me in trouble. Caffeine. Dance your style. Hold on a second. Damn, she gave me one fucking she gave me one fortune cookie, all that food I ordered. Yo, they dumb cheap. Like, how you give me one fortune cookie? That's crazy. Megan was talking about Kodak comments on Academic's interview. Oh, saying that he's washed up or whatever. But see, she don't really want that problem. Megan talking all shit like, oh, Houston, she coming home. Houston, I'm coming home. Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. I'm guaranteed that security gonna be on a trillion when she touch down. They gonna be on a trillion. What, you order orange chicken? How you know I ordered orange chicken? That's crazy, Rudy. Yo, stop stalking. I definitely did have orange chicken. That was a part of my meal. I ordered a few things today. Let's see. I got a thing by Cali featuring. Yeah, let's pull that up. Yup, I went to Panda. I got orange chicken, and I got a plate, and I got orange chicken with that. What beef is that? What kind of beef is that called? That shit is good though. And let me tell you something. Every time I get Chinese food, I taught myself, and I don't give a fuck what nobody else be doing, because when I be going out, listen, you won't outshine me. I be eating with my fucking chopsticks, and I eat it down to the point where it's like, okay, I'm gonna use my fork, but I be using that shit. I know how to fucking use chopsticks. Yeah. Yep. People be so, I'm telling you, people be so like enthralled with like you and be watching you and shit. I'm telling you, when I got my food today, I was at the fucking, I got, my order, and I had pulled over and I just wanted to like look at it or whatever. So I had opened it up and I was just like, going through it with like my chopsticks. I'm telling you, the lady next door to me was just like watching me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you never seen somebody eat food before? Damn. People be impressed, but I don't know why they be impressed by that though. Like, I love eating lo mein with chopsticks. That shit is just so like. I love eating lo mein with chopsticks. I don't know what it is. I can eat spaghetti with a fork. So if I'm gonna eat some lo mein, I'm gonna have some chopsticks for sure. Ain't nothing better than some fucking beef lo mein or some chicken lo mein with some fucking broccoli and that shit. That shit be so good. I'm telling you. I have not had good lo mein down here in Texas, to be honest with you. Not as like back home. I ain't have that good fucking lo mein. You know that beef lo mein? You have some fucking fried chicken on the side of that shit? Yeah. I really don't think Nicki should collab with anyone who entertains her op Cardi. It's the principle of the situation. Cardi is just hanging on because she's on Atlantic. What record label is Lil Nas X on? She coming out. Cardi B. Listen, I wanted to do it because I ain't want people. Listen, I might as well just speak on it because we got Cardi B in the title, and I ain't really want to target her on some shit like that. But my girl, you just had a baby like 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, you talking about your dancehall bashment ting, talking about you having a fucking dancehall fucking bashment birthday party. Girl, you just gave birth 4 weeks ago. I ain't trying. Listen, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, and I know that there's women who listen to this channel, and even if you know that there's something wrong, like, okay, acknowledge it, but don't be out here talking about postpartum and all this shit, all of this. You moving really in a crazy way where it's like, damn, like, are you happy that you just, had a baby, or is it just that a project is coming and you have to be in the news? Because it's just like, I don't understand. You had the baby 4 weeks ago. First we got the Louis Vuitton cover, then it's just like weeks after it's a fashion week, and it's just like all you see is like, you ever see where something is not even moving and it's just like this thing just pushing it along, like, just keep going. I felt like her album or something has to be coming because they have to keep her in the mix. Take a break. It's okay. You've made money from now to then. I mean, from then till now, you've made a lot. You've done a lot. You could benefit from going away for 6 months. But the scary thing is, would they forget about you? Would they still be as interested? Would they still want to stream your music? But you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. When you don't post on social media or you don't do certain things, you have to get back into the algorithm. And certain people, like, they don't got that shock factor. They just don't. Like, it's too many things. I'm telling you, apart from all of the bots and stuff that I believe that is on Cardi B's account and shit like that, because it ain't no way. If you got that many fans and shit like that, how did Lizzo's record fail like that? Fuck the top 4. Fuck the top 10 debut. Shit ain't stay there. Shit ain't last. Shit ain't round. Wild Side slid. Shit ain't stay there. Shit ain't last. Shit ain't around. The results are not responsive. That ain't boss bitch behavior. When Nicki did collaborations with anybody, and you know what's so funny? I hate the fact that, and this is what I really want y'all to hone in and tune in on. Nicki Minaj is on era 5. That means that she's done this thing 5 times. That means that she's toured 5, that she's going on, and even if she didn't do a U.S. tour last time based on the bullshit or whatever happened, she's done this thing 5 times around the world. More times than any of them have done. She's performed for more crowds than any of them. Like, listen, I don't be want to shit on people's moments. Well, the other day they was like, oh, Doja performed for, I'm like, Azealia Banks performed for that. It's like, y'all be really trying to, like, make anything a moment. Who gives a fuck if Doja Cat performed in front of, like, listen, it's an achievement for every artist. But we see what Azealia Banks is doing. She's independent, but she's been performed for Glastonbury for 100,000s of fucking people. Who gives a fuck? I was on, listen, I be just looking at shit and be like, Doja Cat performed for 60,000 people. Who gives a fuck? You're an artist. You're supposed to perform in front of people at festivals. There's many people here. And most of the time, people who perform at festivals, the people in the crowd don't even fucking know you. So you really, like, you know how it is with Rolling Loud. You got the big names on it, and then you see the little incy-beansy names down there. It's like, those are the little artists, like, the ones who making they waves, who coming up. But, they're going to make it up. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Nicki is consistent. So listen, this is what I want to focus on. They try to compare everything with Nicki, right? Like, her collaborations, where she charts at, where she does it. You don't realize she's on era 5. These girls is in era 1 and 2, and they collaborations that they do. Megan Thee Stallion did a Butter remix that she was unable to substantiate a Billboard chart presence over the original. Her feature on the record didn't drive enough metric and sales to even push it to a level of being recognized on the Hot 100. Who gives a like, you know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj fans to this day don't ever have an issue with doing that. Jessie dropped a collaboration with Nicki, and you see where it went. Don't fucking matter. Don't matter what lack of radio. You know that they're gonna try to suppress it with radio. You know they're gonna hold it back some ways. If I would be surprised, I ain't seen nobody talking about the U.S. radio play for that song, but you know they're gonna hold it back in some way. They gotta hold Nicki back. You know they do. You know they gotta hold her back in some way, shape, or form. Hold on a second. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. Hold on. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. No. Oh shit. Yes, Rico has never been able to tour. Rico be going on tour. Shit, she came down here to Houston when I went to go see Malibu Mitch, where she was on tour with her. Rico was on tour out here. These girls get they money and they, you know, they do their little cities and shit like that. Exactly, and notice how no one wants to talk about this. They wait until someone some shit comes up around Nicki to talk about something. They don't want to talk about real shit. Exactly. They want to talk about how Nicki is performing and Nicki's doing this. Nicki's been in the game almost 16 years. You guys, you know, you did a record with Normani. Listen. Where the fuck is Normani at right now? I told y'all that when she did that fucking VMA shit that she should have debuted a new song. Because guess what? Wild sliding and went out. Where the fuck she at? She should have started a new era and should have went into the holiday time and gave us the album. Because listen, it is what it is with Normani. She should have just came out with it. She should just dropped the album. Because listen, if you won't use this holiday time, she should have dropped her album at the beginning of November. So she should have used the whole time. Like, I don't see. You know what's so fucked up? You know what's the real talk of it, that we get to see the truth for what it is right now? Because albums are not selling like that no more. Because back in the day, during the holiday time, you could assure people in the stores and they... I think that they still do buy albums, but a lot of labels, honey, if they don't see her performing on a major scale, they're not going to ship multiple albums. I want you guys to think about everything. If you from the hood and you hear this shit, think about moving CDs as the drug game. I want you to think about consignment. Why the fuck would I ship out 500,000 CDs if you ain't going to push them, nigga? Why we going to produce 500,000? For Beyonce, nigga, we shipping 1 million CDs. We know she going to push them because first week she might do 100 to 200,000 pure. First week. Then when she tours, it's all gonna keep working. As she releases the singles, it's gonna keep working. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna be stocked forever. They might not have to restock Beyonce for a year or so, or might depending on how things go. And you know how you could go viral now and songs go viral now. It's a different way, but I'm telling you, you think about it from your money. Think about it, right? This shit is like drugs. If you got $1 million and you like, I'm about to put this behind Beyonce or fucking Erica Banks, who you think gonna move them units? Who you think gonna move them units? It's literally the drug game. Music is the drug game. Who gonna move them units? Megan Thee Stallion ain't moving no units. Cardi, if she ain't have no fucking thing behind her, no big house, she wouldn't be moving no units. None. They ain't moving no units. Them streams, when they get 1,500 streams, it counts for one album. 1,500 streams counts for what an album sell? Okay. So in the world of the fake digital world, you know what I'm saying? But in the investment world where somebody actually going out to buy your single at the store or to buy it on iTunes and all of that shit needs to weigh more. They selling dreams to these celebrities, and this is why so many popped eyes celebrities, because they just feel like, oh, I'm gonna go triple, and going triple platinum nowadays is not the same as it was back in the day. It's different. Let's see. Nicki Minaj finna go live. Let's see. Yep. Nobody dropping right now because winter equal R&B, adult contemporary. They don't want to compete with the real music. You know what's so crazy? I see some people are powerhouses. Like, certain people are powerhouses. Like, fuck, what was I gonna say? Like, I was doing some research, and the reason why I didn't release my track is because they were saying like never release music in the months of October or February, and I was like, shit, I wanted to release my song in like the last week of October. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna push it to November 12th, so I have some more time to pitch it to the playlist and shit like that. So I pushed my shit back to November 12th. And because music, they said don't release music. They said October for some reason is not a good month to release music. But you see Nicki and Jessie release, and Adele is coming next week. So maybe that's just bullshit. Maybe, but you know, they just said like October is not a good month to release, and then they said February is not a good month to release either, unless you drop it on Valentine's Day or some shit like that. Let's see. Oh, Nicki just tweeted her and Jessie may go live. Nicki can do what she wants. She's not bought and owned like the minis. Exactly. Exactly. Poor Cardi. You just had gave birth to a baby 4 weeks ago, and you talking about a birthday party. You should be literally sitting back, just chilling. Like, you know what? Even if she did have an album coming out in November, you know what? I ain't making a sound to November until it's time to put this single out or to whatever. I'm just gonna, just heal and just be with my baby. It's like, damn, you was out in Paris. Now it's a birthday party. If you got the invite, it's like, damn, like fuck. I feel like. And you know what the thing about it is? Maybe she does suffer from some sort of postpartum, and maybe continuing and moving on helps her to feel normal again. But I just feel like it doesn't come off genuine. It comes off as starstruck, and like you just like, not only are you a public figure, but it's almost like you starstruck in a sense too, where you just want that. You want that constant acclaim. You can't just sit back and just chill. That shit crazy. Cardi concerned about jumping on stage and wondering about making an album and touring. I think Cardi and Megan is probably going to go on tour. Normani doesn't have the demand as much as Twitter hypes her up. That's why they keep stalling. That's what I'm saying. The demand ain't there. I'm telling you, I don't know why she went to the fucking, and especially Cardi B wasn't there. Shit, I felt like if Cardi gave birth on the 4th in the way that she was out there, they should have did a cute performance where she should have just sat in a chair. Cardi should have been in that performance. If you can be out in Paris 3 weeks after, I felt like 2 weeks. When was the awards? 1 week after? She could have sat down on a little cute chair. Shit, if you doing, come on. So listen, y'all, I'm about to get up off of this shit because I really wanted to keep it between 30 and 45 minutes. So let me know what you think below. Like Lil Nas X, he's doing all of this shit because he really don't got no talent. Listen to that fucking Montero album. It's all some Lizzo fucking theatrical bullshit. It's like no real grit, no real rhymes, no real fucking like passion behind the lyrical exercise. Check out Cali M Official. That's the music I was playing in the beginning of the video. Real lyricist, real like rap. You know what I'm saying? Lil Nas X is a poor representation of what they feel like, oh, this is what he stands for, what an LGBT artist is. No, he doesn't have the pain and the grit. He got to where he is by DMing, trolling, getting into some white man's DM and shoving something down his throat, allegedly, to get to where he's at. That's what I feel. I feel like he's a troll. He winded up in the right person's DM, and now he's getting all this attention, and every day he's doing something new to remain relevant. Now, you know what I'm saying? Every day is something new, like just to remain in the news. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. He can't compete with the men. That's what I'm saying. Now, if you hear now, Cali M, he would make niggas uncomfortable. I've always told him that since I heard his music years ago. I'm like, yo, like this shit. His music is amazing, lyrical. That's like, to me, that's some favoritism shit. Lil Nas X got in his position due to nepotism. Whatever he did, I'm pretty sure he had to do something behind the scenes to get to where he is now. I will almost bet my life on it. It wasn't something that amazing about him that they just picked him up, because there ain't nothing amazing on that album. Even that bullshit with Jack Harlow, that shit that they put on Today's Top Hits and all that, just because you got playlist placement and all of that shit don't mean that you're amazing. You're not amazing. Not good. The music is not good. Nah. I like Boys because it's not a whole bitch kind of song. It was provocative without being promiscuous. I ain't like the album, Mari. Sorry. It wasn't something that, maybe that's something that you would listen to. You know what I'm saying? Based off your picture, maybe you just kind of like judge music based off of what you hear, but no, that's not music that I like. The energy online don't match the energy online. Nicki pop out performances of energy in real time. Facts. He's not talented. He just he will not have longevity. I'm dropping something off and I need your card. Yeah, I'm about to get up off of this shit though. Yeah, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you check the link in the on the community tab. Make sure that you support Boys by Nicki Minaj and by Jesse Nelson and Nicki Minaj. The song is doing pretty good. Just make sure that you streaming, supporting, buying it, all of that shit. Let's see. I just want more Nicki music and live performances. You already know the album's coming. You know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? The album is definitely coming. So, yo, I'm up out of here, and I'm gonna holla at y'all later.